Police and thieves in the street, oh, 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 scaring the nation with their guns and ammunition. Now I promise I will never ever ever do that again. Anyway, what do I do when I'm going out shooting the next day? I'm going out on the pigeons or whatever it is. Well, I'll get my gun and I'll check the bore, check it's clear, make sure there's no obstructions and that the bore's nice and polished. If it's been in the cabinet for a while, I might give it a bit of a wipe down if it's going to be a rainy day the next day. If it's a gun like this, you know, I might check that the side locks are all, well, this here is all tight and all as it should be. I'll get my ammunition, maybe fill up my ammo belt, fill up my ammo bag, put that to one side next to the gun cabinet, put this in the gun cabinet. For me, obviously, I'd get my cameras and all that sort of jazz, get it all together, ready to go. But let's hear what Fieldsports Britain have got to say on the subject.
There's a number of absolute musts, and the first clearly is the gun. Take your gun. In fact, put it in its sleeve by the front door the night before you go. Second thing, which is an absolute must, cartridges. So put your cartridges in their cartridge bag next to the gun. And then the following morning, as you leave, those two will impede your passage and you will know to take them.
Wait, what? Oh dear. Well, this has happened recently, and I'm surprised that Fieldsports Britain didn't think to take this video down, although because of the controversy, I guess, you know, it's been very popular lately. If you look at their main page, you know, you can see it's one of their more popular videos. But yeah, that guy just told everyone it was a great idea if you're a proper gentleman that you keep your shotgun and your ammunition by the front door so in the morning you don't forget it. Well, we don't live in the 1940s anymore. You know, we do have certain responsibilities in terms of safe gun and ammunition storage, especially gun storage. Ammunition's a bit more of a grey area, to be honest, luckily for us. But shotguns, you don't leave your shotgun by the front door, that's ridiculous. There was a guy in Worcestershire, not very far away from me, who, you know, he was out shooting, and he was, you know, he's in his 60s, he was an old boy, you know, shooting some pigeons or whatever, and he came home, parked his car, and he left the gun on the passenger seat of the car. And he did that because, you know, he got muddy boots, he didn't want to tread his boots into the house, so he thought he'd leave the gun in the car, go and get cleaned up, and then go and collect it. Unfortunately, in the time it took him to do that, somebody broke into the car, nicked his gun, and he got there and went, oh shit. And then he had to call the police. Obviously, you know, the FVO was very, very unimpressed. He went to court, he got fined £3,000, and he was very lucky that he was allowed to keep his shotgun certificate in order to satisfy the, I don't know if it was the magistrates or the jury. I guess it would probably be just the magistrates' court. But in order to satisfy them, he got a new cabinet that he bolted next to the front door of the house as a sort of temporary cabinet. So if this happened again, he could go and put it away that way, and, you know, all was good. But make no mistake, he only got away with that because he was some old boy who, you know, yeah, should have known better, but was of a different generation. You know, if you're a young person and you do that, say bye-bye to your shotgun licence. And frankly, it's very, very irresponsible for Fieldsports Britain to put something like that out there. And it just seemed a little bit out of touch to get some posh twat to come on and tell all the plebs how to dress and how to go about a day's pheasant shooting. Because sure, yeah, we do dress up and it's nice if you go on a driven shoot. Not that I'm somebody who does that generally, but we're not idiots. We don't need you to tell us, you know, and just pat us on the head and tell the poor, you know, the little plebs how to go about, you know, dressing like gentlemen. You know, it's a bit lame, and I hate to say it because I do like Fieldsports Britain. I think they've done a lot for the community, and it's great that they have their hunting YouTube section in there every week. I've been on it myself, so, you know, I'm not going to complain about that. But sometimes they do seem to be a bit out of touch. I know it's supposed to be aspirational, but try and keep it a little bit, you know, grounded, guys. And yeah, don't get people like that pillock on again. I'm sure you will, because you'll just ignore me, like you ignored everyone else who was complaining in the comments. But yeah, at least if you're going to get him on, at least make sure he doesn't say anything stupid. Anyway, for the rest of you guys, make sure you lock up your guns.